The term grifter stems from the word graft, which was British slang that emerged in the early 1900s. Graft meaning dishonest profit or corruption. It was later altered by Americans as grifter, which was mostly used to describe carnival and circus workers who rig games in order to make more money. Nowadays, it is often used in relation to small-scale scams or swindling. Although there is no real monetary value to determine whether one is a grifter or a scammer, either way, everyone hates them. But, as much as we say we hate people, as consumers, we love to watch it burn. And most times in doing so, we contribute to their monetary gain, making their scam of grifting just that much more profitable. Think about Tekashi 6ix9ine's legendary trolling tactics. Time and time again, the general populace saw his end, but just when it appeared he had burned his castle to ashes, he continues to rise up again and dominate the airways. But there is always the opportunity for the money and fame obtained through hate to act as a powerful catalyst to a devastating downfall. There are falls from grace, but without there ever being grace, there is only a fall while falling. This video alone could potentially attribute to this phenomenon. And more people have been flocking to watch the cringy activity of a new grifter. And more people tune in to watch his downfall. Just as astronomers gather to watch the end of stars in space, everyone hopes to see it go supernova and study the after effects. Today, we study what could have been a bright star in a sky already full of them. Erlin on the Daily. What started out as what appeared to be another new up-and-coming family vlogger, Erlin captivated his initial audience by posting videos that were very relatable for everyday people just trying to achieve the American dream, especially to independent contractors who primarily obtained income from Uber Eats or DoorDash. In 2023, the estimated value of DoorDash delivery drivers in America was 7 million, growing by another million by the end of 2024. The accessibility of the job is very attractive to those with tight schedules or time constraints, and being an independent contractor can open up a be-your-own-boss lifestyle. Initially, it appeared Erlin had tried to capture this initial audience by selling the dream of working hard to give your family a better life. And if you took this dream at its conception and saw where it went, it would appear to some he achieved this dream, from living in his girlfriend's dad's house in East LA to owning his own home in Michigan in a matter of months. If you told me this story without any context, I'd be inclined to believe there was a lottery ticket involved. However, it sounds great as only a beginning and an end. The middle of the story is what truly defines the achievement. And between these two brioche buns is a fucking shit sandwich.
And the officer is kicking the door. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
The driver exited the freeway at Firestone Boulevard in Southgate, skidding off the side of the road. The driver and a passenger try to make a run for it, but don't get very far, giving themselves up to officers moments after.
This story begins in East LA, the setting for movies like Blood In, Blood Out and American Me, two Chicano cult classics that were some of the first with an authentic, albeit fictionalized portrayal of East LA gang life. Here is an accurate review of these movies by my dad, who experienced this time period while living in East LA.
Holmes, this is good shit, Holmes.
East Los Angeles has a rich Chicano history. The Mexican Revolution in the early 1900s resulted in a large influx of Mexicans moving to Los Angeles. Unfortunately, they often faced discrimination and were pushed into East LA, making it a rich tapestry of indigenous roots such as Japanese Americans, Mexican Americans, and Armenian Americans to name a few. After World War II, Mexican American veterans came back and settled there, further shaping the area, which became central to Latino pride and rights movements. East LA became a center for activism, with events like the 1968 East LA walkouts, which was in protest of inequality in schools. Today, it's the largest Hispanic community in the US. So what does this have to do with Erlin? Like I said before, there is a beginning and an end of this story, but the middle is the most important. But without the proper context, we miss the whole picture. East LA is still LA, a place where people from not only all over the country, but from the world came and still come to fulfill a dream in show business. And fame has never been more accessible than now. In fact, one can argue it's no longer about location, but rather algorithms and maximizing engagement. If you have a phone and Wi-Fi, it is easier than ever to make content and post it to a wide audience. But of course, there is a lot of luck involved. That's why some people use rage baiting tactics to force an audience into engagement. As it's always been said, all publicity is good publicity. You're welcome, Erlin. But the waters become muddy when you cannot tell if the person is actively trying to piss you off, or if they are purely just ignorant. And in the case of Erlin, he has many instances shown in his videos that could genuinely impact his life in a legal way, to the point where people are constantly claiming to have reported him to Child Protective Services. And much like other lolcows such as King Cobra, RIP, Erlin refers to anyone who sees something wrong in his videos as being a hater. And oddly, Erlin is very active in his comment section, often replying to people who criticize his content. At the beginning of this video, we talked about grifters, and Erlin has been labeled a grifter due to him consistently asking for money through GoFundMe and other platforms, and was initially claiming to use the money as crowdsourcing for his content. However, it has become clear that Erlin also used the money for personal items in his daily life, which does go against GoFundMe's policies, which forced Erlin to change the parameters of his account. People started to connect the dots and see through Erlin's self-made persona and how much of his money came from people donating on GoFundMe versus what was earned through making content. These days, you can find Erlin using his platform to quote-unquote promote small businesses, even going as far to charge people to film them giving him a haircut or only paying $50 for window tint. This fucking guy. Most of Erlin's initial haters, myself included, were drawn in by something that Erlin claimed to have done. He claimed to have saved up enough money, bought a house in Michigan without ever seeing it in person, and he was going to drive himself, his girlfriend, and their infant son there in what is genuinely, I can call, his magnum opus of cringe. Ladies and gentlemen, The Journey. Before we begin, I need to make something clear. There is a specific point of contention in Erlin's content, which is his son. As I mentioned before, a lot of people have allegedly reported Erlin to Child Protective Services, and it has spawned some outrage from his community. With this in mind, I understand that this is pivotal to the story, but I cannot in good conscience have any content showing Erlin's son without attempting to blur him out, and if at all possible, I will all out remove his son from any of the images shown. But there is one incident that happened way after the Michigan trip that will be sufficient in showing Erlin's disregard for his son's safety. And now, we may venture forth beyond the Shire with our Erlin of the Brown. Take in the smells, enjoy the scenery. From here on out, I will try to minimize my interjections and let the audience draw its conclusions on Erlin. Wait, is that premium gas he's pumping? Surely it was a mistake. Mother of God.
He must be the stupidest son of a bitch alive, but he sure is fast.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go off script on this one. This motherfucker, always talking about you need to be saving money. He can't afford to allegedly fly his wife and his kid out before him to the Michigan house so that he can just drive there following them flying out, which is more safe, more stable, and he does all that because it's too expensive. But this motherfucker is about to go over 2,000 miles pumping premium gas the whole time? I mean, he's acting like the van is a fucking GTR. But at the same time, this is kind of where we get into the conversation. Does he know that motherfuckers are going to be commenting about that, thus improving engagement? Or is he just that ignorant that he cannot realize that he doesn't need to put premium gas in that motherfucking minivan? Oh, gas is so much cheaper out here. Imagine, now hear me out, Erlin. Imagine if you just put normal gas in that motherfucking minivan. Now, this was the beginning of the journey, so audiences could only hope to imagine where this journey would go. This is one of the many reasons people continue to tune into Erlin's videos, which in turn did increase his monetary gain, his engagement as well. Just as much as there are haters on Erlin, there are also a lot of people that truly support Erlin, which just makes his comment section just that much more volatile. And this infighting alone also contributes to Erlin's engagement, because there are people that support Erlin and there are people that don't. He has a comment section civil war, which all encompasses into him making more money. There is brilliance and there is dumb luck. Which one is it? That's really up to the audience to decide. But let's be honest. Premium motherfucking gas in his motherfucking van? God damn, that's the dumbest shit I've heard in a long motherfucking time. And I've met some dumbass motherfuckers.
So today I'm going to work on my, as you could see right here, I'm gonna work on my bicycle because the tire exploded. I was riding with my son and the tire just exploded. I got some tubes to replace them. Once I'm done with this, we're gonna start packing more things to go to Michigan. My shirt, it's a picture of my son and me. I don't know if you could see it. So I'm holding my son right here and it says Dad. Dana got it from me. She said for Daddy's Day. I don't know where she got it exactly. Yeah, she got it from me for Daddy's Day. I'm not sure when Daddy's Day is yet. I think it's like in a week from now, or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, she got it for me for Daddy's Day. And then when I come back, I'm gonna start packing even more things to move to Michigan. We're gonna get ready to dip to Palmdale. I would take the van, but I don't have money like that for gas. This one's gonna be on top of the van. It's for more space to take to Michigan. So I'll show you guys what I'm gonna install. I found this pen.
It's a knife.
But it's acting dumb. How? Fuck, this whole pen broke. What did you find? What year was that?
August 29, 2021. A life without her. I strongly, firmly believe that Diana can do way better without me.
Wait, who wrote that?
You, Erlin Santos.
What the hell?
I think her being with me only slows her down. Like, just imagine how many cute boyfriends she'd have. I also think that maybe in a world without her, it'll be much more flexible and easier to live in.
Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts.
So I was thinking to break up with her tomorrow before school begins. Right in front of the whole school. Just imagine, she's probably gonna think I'm gonna marry her. But little does she know I'm gonna dump her ass in the spot on me, bro.
We only have the road on our way. We're almost there. My goal of going to Michigan is here. And we are finally going to our home that we purchased and paid off. It's gonna be good, man.
Hi. It's a very long drive. We're still in Cali, right? Put y'all seatbelts on.
Psh, YOLO.
Maybe we'll find a small, quiet place somewhere to sleep. Because I'm tired already, but I gotta put gas and get drinks first. We ran out of water already. So let me get some water. Gas is only $3.70. Pretty good. 15 gallons for $56. That's so much more cheaper. LA would have been like 70, dude. It is currently 2 a.m. So I just passed Arizona, I believe. I think that's what it was. And I'm at Utah now, and I am at a little town called St. Street, Georgia.
Fucking kidding me?
I don't know, St. George, I don't know, but St. George. I had the van on all night because it got so hot, so we had the AC running.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
I don't know what to really do at Denver. Like, what is there to do there?
We'll see.
Well, I guess we'll see, yeah. Maybe just shower and wash your teeth. That's what you guys do in Denver? Do you guys wash your teeth?
What?
Right now, Bebito's sleeping, so I'm gonna take advantage and also fall asleep. Little break, you know. Honey, get over here. Trying to get run over by a car. Come on, honey. Honey! What the fuck? Look at this dog. What are you doing? Honey! Get over here! What the hell? What is wrong with you? Why are you going in the middle of the street? Inside now. Ugh, dude, the gas here is like almost half the price of LA. It's crazy. What's going on here though? The regular one's $2.90, and then bam, what the? How does that jump so high? Oh well.
Are you vlogging?
What?
Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Can I get on your stream? Look. Go away!
I'm not streaming, I'm vlogging.
What's your YouTube? I'll go subscribe.
Yeah?
Yeah, what is it?
Erlinonthedaily.
You want a peach drink?
Sure.
Where you traveling to? Yeah, is your vlog just you traveling?
Yeah, I'm going to
Hey man.
Michigan.
Put it in. I'll subscribe.
Thanks,
Here's
man.
YouTube. I'm gonna subscribe. Are you vlogging? Sick.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so sweet.
I used to post on Instagram and TikTok. Same name if you ever.
Alright man, I'll follow you on everything.
Sounds good?
It's a nice camera.
Thank you.
Alright guys, let's get cracking like it.
Where? Because you know I get paid on TikTok and YouTube. So I don't mean to brag or anything, but I've been making like pretty good money. Not really good, but I've been making like around like 3 days already. I made like around $450.
And the reason I am so rich is because I'm in debt.
On just social media. So I've been able to, like, you know, enjoy my time without stressing about running out of money. Nebraska, the good life.
Honey, go over there. Over there.
It's so humid here, look. Yo, what? No way. I'm in Iowa and it's so humid, look. My lens keeps going like that. There it goes again.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's so humid here in Iowa right now, I could feel it. Even my windows are getting like that, look. Look. Oh damn, it's so humid here. I'm gonna pump gas again. I think it's gonna be around $70 again. We still need like about, how many hours? Okay, so we still need 7 hours and 20 minutes. 500 miles left. So I'm gonna pump really quick. I'd record, but I can't even record. It's too darn humid. That's pretty good. That's good. It's happening again. I spent $60 for 17 gallons. That's pretty cheap for gas. I mean, it's the premium one. Like I always said, in LA I would have been wasting way more. 17 gallons, I think that's probably $100 already. Yeah. We have arrived, we've made it. The van works. As you guys could see, the van actually works. We made it, no problems at all. Look at, check out Honey, it's her first time here. People were saying we weren't gonna make it with that van, but we did make it. And the tires are so cheap that they're not gonna make it, but we did make it with those tires.